Hello there, Internet. I think today is a big one. So, last time we left ourselves here on Deus Ex, I said we were pretty much near the end, and yeah, we pretty much are. We are actually starting in Panchaea, and we're just outside where that piece of shit over there is. They're offering me a different solution to the one that I've been given by my boss. Wait, you can't get that because it's past there. Oh, fuck it, we'll see what happens.
Access granted.
Oh,
Mr.
Taggart.
Jensen, how ironic that you should be the one to save us from the monsters out there.
Monsters, Taggart? You mean people. Augmented people who've lost all control, lost their reason.
Isn't that supposed to be my line? Unfortunately, it seems your esteemed Mr. Darrow decided to appropriate my point and turn it back on me. In madness and in blood. He has betrayed us all.
So you finally admit it. You are part of this after all. You have been all along.
It would be pointless to deny anything now, but despite what you think of us, we never wanted augmentations outlawed. All we've ever sought is regulation. Rules governing how the technology is developed and laws that ensure its use for the good of society.
You've raised society above humanity. So who gets to make those rules?
Men with wisdom, strength, and tenacity to know what's right.
Uh-huh.
Proven leaders who distinguish themselves like you, Mr. Jensen. You've certainly earned the right to be one of us. All you have to do is take it.
I'm not looking for glory, Taggart.
Just remember that without control, there's no room for freedom, only anarchy. You were a policeman once. You know the importance of order.
I know there's a difference between order and slavery.
Uh-huh.
Lordship wasn't supposed to force people to do anything. It merely limited powers so that people couldn't go on killing sprees like the ones taking place right now.
Amazing how well that worked out.
Say what you will, but I know that some part of you agrees with me. Absolute freedom is no different than absolute chaos. Society needs boundaries if it has any hope of surviving. And you, Mr. Jensen, can be the one to give us that hope. Shut down Darrow's signal. Then help me get a message out saying that an accident at VersaLife contaminated the world's neuropozyne supply.
VersaLife? And what if I decided to blame the Illuminati?
The Illuminati is just a name to get rich financiers to invest more money. Besides, do you really think the world will believe in some 18th century conspiracy theory? Do this for us, and you'll ensure a future for mankind, all of mankind, augmented or otherwise. The future Hugh Darrow offers doesn't allow for both.
Let me think about it.
Right, I've just realized that my microphone is up a little bit too high, so I need to go in and change it. And you're thinking to yourself, oh, surely all you need to do is jump into, like, oh no, my microphone's entirely fine. I'm just going insane. Good stuff. Yeah, so I don't agree with him. Let's talk about why. Okay, so in real talk, right, in real terms, pick up the thing. Why can't it? There we go. In real terms, what he has said is, I was asking for a thing, and I didn't realize how fucked up that thing was, and now I don't know how to control everything that's going on. How do I get up there? Is there any, like... Hang on. Yes, that might work. I don't think it's going to, but we can try. Nope. I need more boxes. Huh. Oh, there's a box there. Hey, boxes there. Oh, fucking brilliant. Let's go. I want to see what's up there. I can't remember off the top of my head. All right, okay. So essentially his point is, I wanted regulation. I didn't want this. He's taking the idea that he's taking the opinion of, I think it's Hobbes, who said that life without a king would be short, sharp, and brutish. Essentially, he's enforcing social contract theory on you. For those of you who don't know, social contract theory is the idea that essentially at some point in humanity's early days, there was some sort of agreement as to what was going on. E.g., you agree to be in society. That's not actually what happened, like, at all, as far as we can tell. Social contract theory is a good idea, but it doesn't actually lead to anything proper, as it were. In part because there is no evidence that ever happened, essentially. Now, I can't abide by fascists. Oh, I don't want to waste the good ammo. And I will, in fact. I've been wanting to do that all game, so that makes me happy. But yeah, essentially, the gimmick that they've come up with here to justify is, oh, well, I was only asking for regulation. And usually you're supposed to go, ah, fuck you, because they've made the character out to be detestable, right? So the idea is, in theory, you want to make it out that not only are they detestable, but the fact that they have no redeeming qualities. Okay. Now what you gonna do, brother? But yeah, essentially the idea is that we're supposed to rally against him because he's portrayed as the bad guy, which is fair. He is the bad guy. He is a bad guy. But I think that the more important and pertinent point is that what he suggests isn't inherently wrong. It's the way he's intending to do it, which is the problem. There we go. I just wanted to see what was down here, to be honest with you. Nothing. Nothing. Okay. Well. Here we go. Didn't want to deal with those alarms anyway. We're not doing a stealth playthrough. Oh, that reminds me. I don't think I've got any... Oh, I do have praxis. Yeah, I'll go for that. And then that way I'm not spending my entire life at ass height. I put in the 4th bullet because I might as well. Okay. If I'm not mistaken, I can just make my way down here. Alright. But yeah, essentially the idea that he is transcribing to is we better have something over these augmentations, when really what you should have had was something over the companies that made them in the first place. Essentially, your entire premise falls out the fact that what you didn't regulate was companies. You had the idea that companies would somehow work towards the benefit of everyone, when there is literally no reason for them to ever do that. And if you're wondering, why are you so anti-corporate? It's because when your fundamental raison d'etre, or reason for being, is maximize profit, you're going to get fucked up shit. That's it. That's the joke. Like, there's no way to do that ethically. Maximizing profit at all costs means using crap materials because it's cheaper. You know, maximizing profit is figuring out that if you get everyone to work 1 less hour a day, then you technically make more money. Or, like, cutting everyone's breaks because it would make you more money. Every bad decision at every job you've ever had has always been for the idea of maximizing profit. And if you didn't go for maximizing profit, you may have a more stable business. The example I would give is a bus service, because from a maximizing profit point of view, a bus service is terrible. I own multiple bus services. Some people don't get on those buses as often. It is not worth it for me to keep those running. E.g., I should get rid of all of them. I should get rid of those bus services. However, people still need those bus services to get around. But I don't fucking care, because all I'm doing is maximizing profit. And then you can see the problem. Right, okay, this was the way we were going before. So this is, I think today's one will be the end. It's not, lol, implying that I'm gonna fucking fight all that.
Oh no, the noise. The noise. The noise. The noise.
Yeah, this wouldn't be. I wouldn't be able to get through this if it wasn't for the gas breathing upgrade. Ooh, speaking of. Ooh, limb clinic. Huh, that's kind of cool. I can't get in that way. All right. Hack this.
Access granted.
I'm sorry, guys. You didn't really get an option here.
I'll do it quick. I promise.
But yeah, you can get through this whole area without, like, shooting a bullet. If you're very good with the old stealth Rooney, as it were, you can get around here. Some good stuff. Like, hiding down here. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Of course, you can just run.
Don't run. It'll be easier if you come out. I'm gonna kill you all. I'm gonna kill you all.
I'm taking my time to kill the corporal because corporal. Alright, buddy. Well, here we go. This is the last section of the game. Fucking hell, this is going to be a short one. Yep. There we go. Wait, well, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure I could look around here during the missions before. So, just to go over this whole thing again. We have gone to Panchaea because the guy who invented the technology that powers my body suddenly decided that what he was doing was wrong, and that what he should do is plunge the world into chaos and hurt everybody who has augmentations. That was his choice. That's what he chose to do. And then on top of that, in addition to that, he's got this Project Panchaea, which is built at the Antarctic, I believe, or it's built in the ice. It's built far into the north, I'm pretty sure. And essentially, he's trying to clean up the world's air, but also he has this underground facility, which has been implied to have some sort of AI thing going on with it, because we saw the people being augmented during the DLC. So, as far as we're aware, Harrow has actively chosen to kill people and melt brains of other ones, which has also killed them. Like, he is such a dickhead. He is unredeemable in my eyes. Yeah, this is just the final door. Oh, what's this? More heavy rifles that I'm not gonna fucking use. Yeah, heavy rifles suck. I can't eat my protein bars? I'll drop that then. Nope. Fuck. Drop it. Because I am going to need that. Plasma rifle. Plasma capsules. Painkillers. Yeah, I'm definitely going to need those. Here we go. Final boss time.
What the hell?
Yeah, I told you it looked familiar, didn't it?
Oh my god.
Water pressure nominal at 173 psi. Who am I? Communications web online. I feel cold. Drones 1 through 3 within operational parameters. I don't remember. Drone 4 disconnected. Let me go. Processing.
Oh, and by the way, our girlfriend appears to have been at least complicit in part of this.
Zhao, what are you doing?
Connecting to Panchaea's Haron project, Mr. Jensen. The most advanced quantum computer slave to the human brain, and the closest to perfection we'll ever achieve. I'm going to use it to hack Darrow's signal and rework the message to our benefit.
Our benefit? You mean the Illuminati's?
Someone has to override the signal and be the world's savior. And let's be honest, neither of us would trust anyone else to fill that role. Computer, begin EEG sync.
So much pain.
That must be extremely painful. It's holding her up.
Cycles per second. Sleep, please. Let me sleep.
I'm gonna knock them out. You can choose to kill them, but I'm gonna choose to knock these girls out. We're gonna kill Zhao.
The system won't recognize my chip.
Neural systems offline. Rerouting control of the gene.
I can't control Iron.
Increasing glutamate levels by 32%.
Yeah, they're in a lot.
Get them out of there. I have to reach the control chamber.
No! I can still control. I'm in control.
Stop the signal. Security alert. Through the primary control panel.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, shit. I wish I could play through this. Okay.
Alpha pod security in place.
So, the first thing that we are going to do... We're going to equip these.
To access Alpha pod, purge tertiary pods.
I will be going to alter the signal. Once I do, the council will welcome me with open arms.
No! Mother! Stay away! Stay away! Batman is here. Why does he want to kill us? Kill him.
You have been better served keeping your head down, Jensen.
Mother, just don't let him. Just no more pain. Please, keep him away from us. Security measures are sufficient. Insufficient.
Once the weight of their gaze touches you, there is no escape.
Do, 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 do.
Static pressure rising. Breathe. It hurts. It hurts so much. Systems are. My organic systems are distressed. Will apologize.
Do you see where honor and ambition lead you? To a hole miles deep in the ocean, about to meet your end. And powerless.
Bruh.
Look at what they've done. I don't like it here. I don't like it. It's so cold down here. Show us the light, Mother. Where's the light?
Turn off the camera. Open the door.
Fight this. I must succeed.
You can just kill them, as said. Like, there's nothing to stop you doing that.
I have no choice but to eliminate you. You have ruined everything.
Oh no, we're gonna keep the life support system active. I'm not gonna be that evil. I don't want to kill these people. They have done nothing wrong.
Supplemental diagnostics required before we can sleep.
Right, hang on.
After this, Tyon will dominate the market. Cyrus will no longer be a thorn in my side.
I guess I'm gonna have to turn it off.
Manual override of tertiary pods initiated. Total system purge in effect. Shutting down tertiary stations. Warning. Electrical charge subcritical and rising. Electric discharge sequence initialized.
Where did you get that gold? From that fool, Daryl. This will not stop me, Jensen. It's happening. Harriet is compromised. No, wait. It's initiating emergency protocol. You don't know the resources they have at their disposal, Jensen. Like those special genetics, you have been taken over your head the whole time. Initiate this
Use.
protocol.
Warning. Electrical charge subcritically and rising. Halfway to discharge sequence.
Damn you, Daryl. You betrayed them.
Warning. Primary plant compromised. Secondary security measures activated. Evacuate area.
We cannot reach you, Jensen. There are too many contingencies built into the system.
Okay. I like the fact she's trying to justify shit, and I am just like not caring. Oh, I'm trying to justify it. Oh, I'm doing bad things for good reason. Me, literally, I do not care. I do not care. Yes, tasty. Whoa, 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 whoa. And I killed her. That's fine. Yeah, it's not a very good boss fight. And she's literally not even there. Habeas corpus, produce me that body. Feel sad about them. There's a gas grenade. Like, there's no point. This is literally the end. Like, no joke. This is the end of the game. This is it. This is actually it. It is over. All we have to do is go through that door, and then we have the pick an ending 3000. So let's discuss all of these endings, because I will want to talk about them.
Hello, Adam. Welcome to the Edge. It is not the end of the world, but you can see it from here.
Eliza? What are you doing here?
It is my job to monitor and report on the news, Adam. Before Darrow smothered everything with his signal, the whole world was tuned into this place, including me.
The broadcast. I have to stop it.
I know. Please, come closer. Do you know where we are, Adam? We are at the fulcrum point, when society lies in the balance. Hugh Darrow hoped to tip the scales one way, by telling the world everything you already know. About the biochip, the Illuminati, everything. He believed knowing the truth would convince mankind to abandon research into human enhancement technologies forever.
It would certainly give them reason to fear it.
Indeed. Darrow's confession is ready to send. If you want, I can wideband it across all media as soon as you shut down the signal. Everything you worked so hard to uncover will be exposed. But only if you deactivate the broadcast using this control. However, if you desire, I can alter Darrow's message. Conceal the creation of the biochip while putting in new content.
Content blaming the humanity front, like Seraph suggested.
The organization has already admitted to harboring terrorists. It would be easy to convince people they turn to biological warfare in a more desperate attempt to get rid of augmented people.
But why? What would that achieve?
In time, it could shift the focus of hatred onto people whose prejudices are seen as too extreme, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution as they desire. But if you want me to perform this edit for you, you must disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Alternatively, Darrow's message can be adjusted to erase all mention of the power group known as the Illuminati. I can report that lack of proper regulation allowed vast quantities of neuropozyne to become contaminated prior to reaching the market.
Taggart's preference. You think the world will buy a made-up story about neuropozyne poisoning?
You might be surprised by what people believe. I can convince them. And having experienced the negative effects of corporate negligence firsthand, a majority of people might force the world to place harsh restrictions on all human enhancement research. But only if you disengage the signal and activate the video edit function from here. Of course, there is another option. This passage leads to Panchaea's pressure regulation controls. Destroy them and the installation will cave in on itself, overwhelmed by the weight of the ocean pressing against it. Everyone inside the structure will die.
That's a solution?
No one will be left to tell the world what happened, Adam. Nobody will be able to spin the story.
Including me.
The choice is yours. Do you believe you have the wisdom to choose an appropriate future for mankind? Or do you trust mankind to find the answers on its own?
Right. Here is the problem with all of these. Let's start with the most obvious one. The death one, which is go into here. Right? No joke. It's go into here and activate that button. That button will kill everyone. That achieves nothing. People will have died and there will be no explanation as to why. It won't change anything. It won't do anything. It is bad. This one is the Seraph message, which is also bad because it blames Humanity Front for something Humanity Front didn't do. So essentially, yes, they are not the best people, but what we are doing would be so much worse as a result. Darrow's message is bad because what he's attempting to do is rule by fear. That is what he is attempting to do. Even though I killed him, his idea is that, oh, I need to scare people to get them to do what I want. He is a fucking terrorist. I will not use that shit. And then there's fucking Taggart's message, where he's also trying to rule by fear, but he's ruling by fear by proxy. What he wants is not the extreme future of Darrow's. He wants a medium ground between Darrow and Seraph. Seraph wants to let us do whatever we want. Darrow wants some regulation, but you're all missing the point. It's not about regulating the augmetics. It's never been about regulating the cybernetics. It's about regulating the companies. The companies need regulation, not the cybernetics. It has nothing to do with the products they make. It has everything to do with the company's reason for making them. We've already seen that there's basically a super soldier program already in the works. Jensen is exactly one of the examples of it. He is supposed to be this new, like, hyper organized, like, top tier, best of the line super soldier. I have single-handedly fought multiple super soldiers, sneaked through things that I shouldn't have snuck through, killed so many people. Seraph's answer is awful. Darrow's answer is awful. Fucking everyone's answers is awful. And the problem is, I'm gonna choose the Seraph one because it's the only one that is the least awful out of all of them. Death means that no one gets any resolutions. Darrow is, I am right, and I'm so right that I'm going to kill lots of you to prove it. And fucking Taggart. Fuck Taggart. Dickhead.
If you do this, the focus of hatred may shift to those responsible for unleashing biological warfare, leaving corporations free to experiment with human evolution. Are you sure this is your choice?
Well, I don't really have much of an option because all the options are awful.
So be it then.
Seraph was right about one thing. It's in our nature to want to rise above our limits.
Yep.
Think about it. We were cold, so we harnessed fire. We were weak, so we invented tools. Every time we met an obstacle, we used creativity and ingenuity to overcome it. The cycle is inevitable. But will the outcome always be good? I guess that will depend on how we approach it.
Exactly.
These past few months, I was challenged many times. But more often than not, didn't I try to keep morality in mind?
Following
knowing that
Brent.
my actions didn't have to harm others?
Yeah.
Time and time again,
Not
didn't I
Polis.
resist the urge to abuse power and resources simply to achieve my goals more swiftly?
Yeah,
In the past, we've had to compensate for weaknesses, finding quick solutions that only benefit a few.
exactly.
But what if we never need to feel weak or morally conflicted again?
Yeah.
What if the path Sarif wants us to take enables us to hold on to higher values with more stability? One thing is obvious. For the first time in history, we have a chance to steal fire from the gods. To turn away from it now, to stop pursuing a future in which technology and biology combine, leading to the promise of a singularity, would mean to deny the very essence of who we are.
I agree.
No doubt the road to get there will be bumpy,
Oh, yeah.
hurting some people along the way. But won't achieving the dream be worth it?
A technological singularity where there's no division between technology and biology is fantastic as far as I'm concerned.
We can become the gods we've always been striving to be.
Hell yeah. Throw in a little bit
We might
of...
as well get good at it.
Yeah, exactly. But tell you to it's throw in a little bit of genetic modification. Humanity could change for the better. It could change for the worse, but it could change for the better. So, that is the end. That was Deus Ex Human Revolution's Director's Cut, the first game in the Deus Does Deus Ex series. Next up, we are going to be covering the next game in the series, chronologically, which is Deus Ex Mankind Divided, another Adam Jensen game. I think it's set in Poland. I've not played it, so I don't have all the bells and whistles for the DLC. I'll look at to see if I can afford that in real terms, but I don't think I will. But in the meantime, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this multi-part series. It's been a real pleasure to put it together, and it's been fun to go back over this game. The next game I have not played at all. I've played the Deus Ex, the original Deus Ex, like a couple of times, but not all the way through, because I was young when it came out. So essentially, the next thing we've got to do is we've got to finish up Mankind Divided, then we're going to try and work on over to Deus Ex, and then it will be Deus Ex 2 Invisible War. There is no Deus Ex 3. So this has been the final part of Deus Does Deus Ex Human Revolution. Thank you very much for taking the time out of your day to watch, and if you'd like to see more from me in the future, give us a little subscribe here on YouTube. If you like the kind of content I do, where it's sort of stream of consciousness nonsense, you can catch me over on Twitch, which is twitch.tv/DeusBlackheart. If you'd like to support me more directly, you can either give it a sub on Twitch, or if you're not a big fan of that, maybe you can go onto my Patreon, patreon.com/DeusBlackheart. And of course, for one-off donations, there's Coffee, coffee.com/DeusBlackheart, or you can do monthly there, it's up to you. I'm not controlling you everywhere. So, with that all being said, what's for us next? Well, I guess we'll find out the real story of Adam Jensen. The next time you will join me in Deus Ex Mankind Divided. Have yourself a lovely rest of your day, and goodbye for now, chummer.